Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are finally sitting down and doing another makeup tutorial. So I thought now that it's fall, I have to film a fall inspired makeup tutorial. I did one last year that was more like it had like a burgundy lip and more of like a subtle kind of smoky eye. There was no liquid liner or falsies, so it was a little bit more subtle. So if you want to see that look, I'll definitely link that down below as another option. But today I wanted to go with something a little bit more glam. I obviously went with a dark brown lip, like a chocolate lip, and then also some like gold copper shades from this palette right here. This is the BH Cosmetics Gilded Reflection palette, and I have this palette and I haven't used it on camera, and I thought that I would just absolutely love to play around with these like yellows and coppers and golds because I thought they would pair really nicely with a chocolate lip. Let me know how you feel about this in the comments below. I think I personally really like it. I love the color combo, and I just love how fall it is, but it's not super traditional with like the warm like reds and burgundies. Like it's a little bit more I don't really know the word, but it's a little bit different, but it still definitely screams fall. So I hope you enjoy this look. I tried out a couple new products in this video, and yeah, without further ado, if you want to see how I got this look, don't forget to please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you know when I post, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get on into it. Alright, let's get this started. I'm going to start off with my eyes, priming with the Urban Decay Original Eyeshadow Primer Potion, and just tapping that in. I also put some e.l.f. Line and Define eye tape on. And then I'm going into the BH Cosmetics Glam Reflections Gilded palette, starting off with this neutral Taupe shade to set down my lid, and then this warmer crease shade, I love this crease shade, on my Morphe M573, just to put that into my crease. Blending back and forth, windshield wiper motions. And then I am going into this beautiful yellow right here, which I think is the star of the palette, with the ColourPop tapered blending brush. This is a little bit more densely packed. It's synthetic, so it's going to pack on the pigment a little bit more intensely than the natural hair brush I just went in with the Morphe one. And then going back in, well, not back in, I'm just going in with this more neutral shade. This is another ColourPop brush. It's smaller than the blending brush that we just went in with, but I'm just focusing this on the outer corners. And then taking my Morphe M504 just to blend out the edges. Going back in with that yellow and my ColourPop blending brush, just diffusing that through the crease again. This color is the star of the show, so we really want to make sure we're blending this out. Then I'm going in with this really pretty neutral kind of goldy shimmer. It's not a foiled shade, so you can see here that it's not showing up super duper intensely. But then this foiled shade is so pretty. I just layered that on top. Ooh, it's like this like dirty golden green. Ugh, I just love it so much. And then I'm going back in with that dark brown. Sorry, I didn't show it to you. But sorry, not back in. I have a bad habit of saying that. I'm going in with the dark brown shade, chocolate colored-ish. And I'm just sweeping that in my outer corner. And then going in with this light champagne shade. And then spraying my brush with the Ofra Fixing Spray. And just putting that on top of my lid for another kind of 3D effect. Then I'm going with the TheBalm Schwing liner and doing a wing. Alright, time to move on to the face for now. I'm going with the Too Faced Primed in Peachy Mattifying Primer. And then mixing foundations, I'm going with the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Foundation. I believe I have the shade Light Medium Warm or Medium Warm. And then the LA Girl Pro Matte Foundation in Light Tan with my IT Cosmetics flat foundation brush. Then going with this Ulta concealer in the shade Light. This is not my favorite concealer, but it was running out and it's kind of old, so I just decided to use it. And then spot concealing with my Tarte Shape Tape in medium. I'm so excited I finally have a medium shade again because I was just mixing tan with light medium for the longest time. And I'm just blending that all in with this BH Cosmetics brush. And then I'm going with my Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder and my Juvia's Place Tapered Brush just to set down. And then going with the Milk Makeup Blur Matte Setting Powder with this big e.l.f. fluffy brush, just setting all over my face. I'll have all the shade names down below, so don't worry. I've got you covered. Just look in the description box. Then I'm going with the Ciate London Bamboo Bronzer in the shade South Beach. I'm just bronzing up my face with this e.l.f. brush and then lightly contouring my nose as well. Then I'm going with this H&M blush in the shade Rosy Brown. I really love this blush. I think it's so nice. H&M makeup is kind of underrated in my opinion. Then I'm going in with this J.Cat You Glow Girl Baked Highlight in the shade Crystal Sand. One of my favorites ever. It just makes you look so glowy. Then I'm going in with this interesting eyebrow pencil I got in my BoxyCharm. It's not really a pencil. I mean, it is, but it's not like a pencil formula. This is the $1 Billion Brows eyebrow thingy-majiggy. It's got a really interesting tip. I thought it was cool. It did deposit a lot of color, but I did have to go through and just comb it through afterwards with a spoolie, as you see what I'm doing right here. But I thought the color was pretty good, pretty decent match. Then I'm going with my Milk Makeup Kush Brow Gel in the shade Dutch, just to add a little bit more dimension and fill in the gaps a little bit more and carving them out. Then I'm going back in with that medium tone brown with my ColourPop small tapered brush and just smoking that on my lower lash line. And then going with that deep charcoal shade and my Morphe M213. I'm just kind of like tight lining my eyes a little bit. Going back in with that beautiful goldy grayish dirty green foiled shade and my Wet n Wild definer brush. I am just going to also add a little bit of that to my lower lash line just to tie everything together. And then going with these Kiss blowout lashes. This was my first time using them. As you can see, the pack was brand new. They were really nice. I really love these lashes and I think they're a great drugstore option. Then my Essence Extreme Volume Mascara, just to add a little bit of mascara to my lower lash line. Going back in with that J.Cat highlighter, I am taking this Moda Pro brush and just highlighting my inner corners and my brow bone. And you can see the look is coming together, folks. All right, last but not least, time to go in with the lips. Taking the NYX Liquid Suede Liquid Lipstick in the shade Downtown Beauty. This is one of the best liquid lipstick formulas of all time. Drugstore, high-end. Definitely my favorite at the drugstore. It's so freaking good. This and the Physicians Formula Healthy Lip. Best drugstore liquid lips, in my opinion. And then last but not least, setting my face down with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. And yeah, there we have it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And I will see you in my next one. Bye.